guys, it's your resident dumpling, TRIS Trish, and today is I'm vlogging for the first time, and we're gonna be talking about college entrance tests, or SATs, or CETs for some people, and also senior high school entrance exams for universities here in the Philippines. If you want to see this content, just keep on watching, and let's get started. Okay, so throughout this video, I'm gonna be giving you some tips, tricks, and more or less how you're gonna prepare for said college entrance test. But before that, I do want to give a brief background. So I'm an incoming freshman in my university, which I won't say. I've been there for senior high school, so I did take the senior high school test that they had. For senior high school, I took 4 university tests. I took Ateneo, I took LaSalle, I took UST, and I took UANP. For college, I only took 2 entrance tests. I took Ateneo and I took LaSalle. The reason why I wasn't able to take UP was because I left for Canada for a trip 2 days before the application period started, and the day I arrived back in the Philippines, it was the end of the application period, which I did not know, and it's okay.
Yeah, they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
I'm still bitter about it, but it's okay. But that aside, okay, we're gonna go straight ahead and start with my tips and tricks on how to prepare before the entrance test. Okay, so first thing is, if you can afford it, if your parents can allow it, if you have that much time, you're not doing much for summer, I suggest going to a review center. Because I did go to a review center during my senior high school entrance test. I didn't take review anymore for my college entrance test, and I'll tell why later. But then the thing is, even if you do take review center classes, there's not a 100% guarantee. This is just a disclaimer, because some people might come at me after saying, hey, I took review classes and I still didn't get in. Well, that's not on me, I'm sorry. I do know some people who have taken review classes and they sadly still weren't able to get into their chosen university. But yeah, they do help a lot. And for me, I took AG. I'm not advertising or anything, but I took Academic Gateway in Katipunan. I actually still have my review book here. And I'm just gonna tell you why it's actually effective to take review classes. So it's my review, this one, Academic Gateway. This is what year? I took review classes for 2016. I'm so sorry. I took review classes for 2016. Yeah, 2016. The thing is, if you do take them, they do help get you through. They do help you. I'm being literate. They do help you get through the basics of whatever are in college entrance test. If you do take review classes, please, for your parents' money and for the love of God, listen to the classes, because there's a motorcycle outside and you can probably hear the noise. I'm so sorry. As I was saying, they do help a lot, but only if you listen. And even if you don't, most of the time when I took my review classes, I was zoning out, because my review classes were at 7:30 a.m. It wasn't good. There were 7:30 to 12, and I think there was also 1 to 4 or 5 p.m. session. It's up to you. But on my personal preference, I always take morning classes because I tend to get lazy towards the afternoon. So maybe that's also a tip you can get when choosing your schedule for the actual entrance test. Time is usually faster in the morning, at least for me. Whenever it's afternoon, it just keeps dragging on. But yeah, so this is my review book. Then, though I was zoning out, remember this, guys, though I was zoning out, I took notes, which helps a lot. So some professors will or instructors, depending on how they're gonna teach the review classes, they'd either make you answer first and then they teach it, or they'd go straight out and teach you the answers, but usually it's the first type of teaching. So what I did as a tip for the actual review classes is I answered first. I'm not sure if you can see it, but I tried answering first. I brought a pencil with me, bring pencils, pens, whatever helps you. I answered first, like I encircled my answers. You do know that college entrance test will be multiple choice. And then I brought a highlighter with me, and I highlighted the correct answers, and then I put the solution in the side. Here. So see, like this one. I'm not sure if you can see it. No? So wait, no, yeah, I can see it. So this one, see, there's a circle. That means it was my answer. And then I got it wrong. But then here's the highlighted answer, which is the correct one, and you have the solution written on the side. And it's okay to write on these pages because they're yours. You paid for that. Now, as for review centers, there are a lot that offer for a college entrance test. Some can range from 5,000. This one, AG, was only 5,500, and if you have like referrals, they do give discounts as far as I remember. And also early bird sessions, like they do give discounts for that. But then you can also go for the more popular ones like MSA and Ahead and a bunch of other classes. Yeah. So that's my first tip. If you can, go for a review center because it will help in like sharpening your skills and generally. Oh, and another thing with review classes is they do give a mock test at the end of the whole session. Like usually it's around 12 sessions, 10 sessions more or less. They do give a mock exam at the end of those tests, like an actual mock exam, and then they give you your scores after, so you have a general feel on whether or not you're gonna pass your chosen university. Usually the mock exams are patterned after Ateneo or UP ones. They're not right, mine is wrong though. But yeah, and then another good thing about getting review classes and getting the review book is there are actually lessons at the very back part and actually more tips and tricks. So they would help a lot. Yeah. They would help a lot if after the actual review classes you want to study more, you want to take notes and all that. Okay. So my next tip is if you don't want to go for review classes, you might want to consider getting review books. I don't have review books with me, but I do know some people, they usually just buy the MSA ones. They're like specifically focused on math, specifically focused in science and all those things, and then they study on their own. Now it's up to your general preference on whether you'd want to study through a class or you'd want to study through just your book and on your own, but either way is fine. And what I'm saying is you do want to take notes and study before the actual entrance test, like a long time before the actual entrance test. Okay, now another tip number 3 is if you can allot time for it, like for example you have the whole of July, you're not going to take entrance tests. Oh, sorry, you're not gonna take review classes, but you did decide to buy like the review books from MSA or other review centers because they do offer those. You'd want a lot, like maybe specific weeks or days for specific subjects, because your mind is just gonna get befuddled and confused when you just review everything on one go. You'd want to, like, for example, week 1 I want to focus every other day on math, week 2 I want to focus every other day on science, week 3 I want to focus every other day on English. Now you want to remember that those 3 are the usual focuses of college entrance tests. You have math, you have science, you have English, and then more or less logic. Some universities also require essays, which is why tip number 4, be sure that you have everything prepared once you pass your requirements for your college entrance test. Because they will be giving you a permit, they will be giving you instructions. Make sure you keep all of those things in one specific container. Like for me, I don't have it with me anymore, but my mom had this clear envelope where all of my entrance test permits were in. And so it was all very organized. You don't want to misplace ever your test permits. Like, don't. Please don't. You don't want to do that to yourself. You don't want to cry looking for your test permits and stuff. But yeah, you'd also want to prepare for the essay. Like in Ateneo, there's an essay for the application, and there's also an essay during the actual exam, and you want to allot time for that. Okay. What else? Into the specifics of the actual entrance test, you'd want to keep yourself calm the day before the actual entrance test. Like, do not study, do not cram anymore. Nothing's gonna go in your head. I'm so sorry, but if you think cramming the day before is gonna work, it's not. Like, I didn't even study anymore for the actual entrance test. Like, I just went straight into it. Like, okay, I'm gonna answer it, and I did, and I was able to. Just keep yourself calm. You want to relax as much as possible during the actual entrance test and the day before. Like, do not cram. Do not cram. I repeat, do not cram. Okay, what else aside from, like, those are mostly the things. Like, get a review classes, get the review books, study with other people, with yourself. It's okay. Just try as much as possible to review notes and stuff. You don't want to memorize it, you just want to know how to do it. Because especially for entrance exams like Ateneo, they do focus a lot on English and math. Like, there are a lot of problem solving stuff, and they're generally, I'm not gonna say easy, but they're generally answerable questions. Like, they're not impossible questions if you do remember how to do it. And what I did notice was I took my review classes like 2 years ago, because I took my review class. I took my entrance test last year for college, and they do like follow the content here. Yeah, so they would help. Just try as much as possible to review the notes and learn them by heart. Okay, now for like specifics. I'd say I had a hard for senior high school. I had the hardest time with LaSalle. I don't know why. Maybe it's because their questions were jumbled. Like, jumbled because, like, question 1 was about math, question 2 was about science, question 3 was about English. Like, they're just arranged all in all and poofed in one long entrance test. And I don't know, that got me confused. Like, not really confused, more like a bit off guard. It caught me off guard because usually there are specific sections. I'm not sure if LaSalle still does this, but yeah, that was for me during my senior high school entrance test. As for the college one, and I'm not boasting or anything, I did pass all universities. For senior high school, I did get into UAP, UST, LaSalle, and Ateneo. For UAP, I did get a scholarship and get an academic scholarship. If you want me to make a video on how to apply for scholarships and all that, how to maintain your grades for scholarships, comment down below, and I'll try as much as possible to make another video for that. And then for college, I applied for a scholarship as well for Ateneo. I also got one. And then for LaSalle, I also passed the entrance test. Yep. The thing about college entrance tests, they say that, hey, I think I did pretty good in the test. Why didn't I pass? Why didn't I get in? Okay, newsflash. Your grades before college matter a lot. This is especially good for senior high, I guess, because you guys, and for lower year people, because you guys still have time to fix and up your game. Take note of this. Some universities ask for your. There's another motorcycle. Girl. Okay. So some universities ask for your entire report card grades from 7th grade to 10th grade. Some just ask for 9th grade and 10th grade. Thing is, they ask for grades. Your grades before entering said university matter a lot. So if I were you and you're still young and you still have time to fix your grades, you better fix your grades, because universities do look at what school you came from. They also look at your grades in high school. So there's also this consideration that you may have gotten an extremely high like entrance test score, but you just get failing grades throughout high school. It sort of raises question mark on how you were able to get that, right? And you can't just say that, oh, I really studied hard. You might have done that, yeah, but like in the end, you'd want to keep a good track record for yourself and for like future references. Like with myself, I don't want to brag or anything, but I did get high grades throughout my high school life. I was also a scholar in my previous high school. So yeah, you'd want that to be good. You'd want the universities to look at your grades and say, oh wow, this looks pretty good. I wonder how they did in the entrance test. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like especially it's just for lower year people and for people who are still in high school, who are about to take senior high school exams for next year or for this year. Your grades do matter. It's just a note. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and quick note for your actual entrance test, aside from bringing your test permit, make sure you do bring the materials needed, your pen, your pencil, an actual eraser, and a little sharpener. You want to bring those. Third thing is, most people might forget. I mean, not really, because it's in the instructions, but I mean, some people don't want to. Bring like a small bag with water and food. You want to bring a snack, okay? Especially if you're the type of person who thinks that food is brain power, because I'm that type of person. Like, I know I can't function well enough if I'm hungry. So I always like bring a cheeseburger and some water with me, or like some random drink with me during the entrance test, because it does help a lot. Like I remember in my LaSalle college entrance test, they usually have breaks in between, like 15 to 20 minutes, which give you time to go to the bathroom and also take a little snack. So use that time wisely, and also make sure you go to the bathroom before the actual entrance test. You do not wanna lose your focus completely because you have to go to the bathroom during the actual test. It's a no. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Just try as much as possible to review your notes, have everything prepared, be on the lookout online, check out the sites of the actual schools you want to apply for to know when their application period starts and ends. And please don't do the mañana habit. If you see that the application period has opened or started, try to fix your things immediately, because stuff like grades and other requirements that you get from your current school takes some time. Like for us, if you request for a document, it usually takes like 3 to 5 days, a week. So you don't want to rush into getting everything last minute. Try to fix everything up, and then mid-period just submit your documents and you're good to go. Because a lot of Filipinos do love cramming everything and submitting the requirements on the damn last day. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to do that. And then just keep yourself calm and collected. If bringing a lucky charm or a rosary, in my case, helps you, then also bring that. Anything that's gonna boost you up. And if you like chocolates, then eat it. It does help keep you up and alive during the actual entrance. yeah. So I think I've pretty much told you how I prepared for my college entrance test, and how you'd want to focus and relax throughout the whole thing. Just keep yourself. Oh, actually no. One last thing. During the actual college entrance test, you want to keep yourself calm. You want to read through everything and try to answer what you think is right. There's always this gut feel inside of you that I think this is it. This is what I'm familiar with. Go with that answer. Do not follow the person I saw during my entrance test. So I was quietly answering my exam and I look slightly to the right. I see my seatmate and he literally did a B C D E. He did a damn zigzag. Don't do that. Don't do that, please. Don't do a zigzag. Don't do shotgun. It's a common term in Filipinos. Shotgun your answers. Don't do shotgun because you don't know whether or not that next question or the next question after this one, you actually know the answer. Don't take that risk. Like, okay, I'm just gonna answer it. No. Just try to read. Try to answer as much as possible. If you really don't know the answer, then try skipping it. And if you still have time, then go back for it. But, I repeat, but, okay, this is a but. If you've lost time and you still have like maybe 4 or 5 blanks, just try going back, try shading any, so at least you have like an answer. However, I wouldn't recommend that though. For UP, I wasn't able to take UP, but if they still do apply the right minus wrong thing, yeah, that's not gonna be too good. I'm sorry, I don't know how to advise you for that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any more questions, comment down below. I'll try to answer as much as possible. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. And if you have more video suggestions, please comment down below as well. My next video is gonna be about how I aced the college life / university life and how to like get high grades. So if you want that, tune in for our next video. Bye! I realize my hair literally is a mess. I don't have makeup on. Ish. I don't have lip tint. Phew. Sad. Nail polish.